Hey, and welcome back to another atetreewon product reviews. And today, we're looking at the OneStep Plus camera by Polaroid Originals. Let's see if it's any good. And like I said, welcome back to another atetreewon product reviews. And today, we're looking at the OneStep Plus camera by Polaroid Originals. So this is one of the old school retro Polaroid cameras that are kind of coming back into fashion. So Polaroid's gone ahead and kind of redone one of their old school looking cameras. And as you can see here, it does have that vintage style, the vintage style look, and it uses the Polaroid 600 type film, which is really cool. So, one step further. So here's just kind of some information regarding the camera and the type of photos that come out of it. Now this is the OneStep Plus. Now the Plus indicates that it actually has built-in Bluetooth and works with an app. So with the app, you can actually have remote shutter. There's a manual mode that helps you adjust different types of settings, a self timer, double exposure, so you can take a photograph, either move the camera or move the subject somewhere else and it'll take a second photograph, Light painting, so that's kind of cool if you want to do some artsy light painting stuff. And there's also a noise trigger, which is really interesting. So the noise trigger, you set up the camera, you make a loud noise, and that noise, if it's high enough and registers high enough in the camera mic, it'll actually trigger the camera to take a photograph, which is pretty cool. But again, all these are just more like gimmicky features. The manual mode I feel like might just be the best to kind of get those settings. However, I do want to note, you can actually use the phone as a viewfinder for the camera. It literally is just settings. You actually can't use it as a viewfinder, and as you'll see, there is no actual viewfinder in the camera as well. So it's literally one of those old school point and shoots. But yeah, without any further ado, let's unbox. Oh, and here's the different types of film you can use. So I-type means it's special for this camera. The I-type film is colored and everything like that for this, the OneStep Plus. And then the 600 film, they actually remade film for the older cameras, which is cool. But alright, let's get into this unboxing. Alright, let's open it up. Alright, what do we get? OneStep Plus. Nice. So here's just some information regarding the camera. So it looks like there's an on-off button. There is a micro USB to charge the Bluetooth. And then just the front part of the camera. So there is a flash override button, so if you don't want flash. And then this will show you how to kind of put the film into the camera. And I have film that I bought, so I'll be able to demonstrate how to do that as well. Boom, without further ado, here's the camera. Let's get that out of here. Alright. There's some plastic. Boom. And here's the camera. So it looks really nice. As you can see, it's a black color with the little rainbow here, which is kind of signature Polaroid. OneStep Plus. It looks like here's the Bluetooth on-off button, the flash, viewfinder. A lot of cool stuff. So, and this is how you take the photograph here. And then this looks like it'll go from multiple subjects in a background to a single subject, so you kind of know where to put it. These lights will actually indicate how much film is left in the camera, so all 8 lights are on, you have 8 shots to shoot, and then, they'll go down. There's the viewfinder, you can kind of almost look through it, which is kind of neat. And then these little holes support the neck strap. Oh, and there's also going to be a tripod mount on the camera as well, which is really cool. Alright, so here it shows us some more information. So that's standard, portrait mode, which might give us a bokeh effect on there, and plus designating there's Bluetooth built into this camera. But overall, pretty cool. It's smaller, compact-ish. I mean, it's still a pretty big camera. You're not just going to be able to throw this into any bag. This is definitely going to be something you're going to carry with you if you know you're going somewhere. And then here seems to be the on-off switch. On. But let's see what else we get in the box. So we get a nice heavy-duty user manual. That's pretty insane. Put that down. Polaroid Original sticker. Everyone's giving you stickers nowadays, which is really cool. I like stickers. And then here's our charging cable. I do believe it's a micro USB end, but let's just double check it. And yep, it is micro USB. And last but not least, the neck strap. So here's the neck strap. I don't know. It's neck strap material. I don't even know what you would call this type of material. It does feel kind of flimsy and kind of cheap. I probably won't be using this. I don't want to look too dorky wearing a neck strap. All right, let me download the app and I'll come back. All right, so I went ahead, downloaded the app, and as you can see here, Polaroid Originals. Let's go ahead and open up the app. See how difficult it is to connect it. So there it is. So remote, self timer. You can just decide how long you want that self timer to go for. Double exposure, so it'll tell you when to take the photo in the second photo. Light painting, so this one's going to be kind of fun and exciting. Noise trigger mode, and then manual mode. So it looks like it just kind of lets you adjust the brightness and the f-stop. You can also turn flash on and off, and then eject. Go up here. No camera available. How to connect. So first step, turn on the camera, make sure the battery is fully charged. I don't think my battery is fully charged, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Alright, so I've got my camera. Next, turn on Bluetooth, which is this blue button right here. So it looks like Bluetooth is now on. And it looks like it connected. That was really fast. Wow, so all I did was turn that Bluetooth button on and it automatically paired and connected. I wonder if it's in my Bluetooth settings here. Yeah, OneStep Plus connected. Wow, so super simple connecting. That's great. Now let's go ahead and put in some film. Alright, so I picked up some film. So for the I-type cameras, you do want to use the I-type film. So the film is sealed really well just to make sure no light does kind of get in. And you do want to store your film in a cooler environment. So, you know, even storing it in the fridge would actually be okay. I know this company actually advises storing them in the refrigerator. See? Best storage, refrigerated. Throw it in the fridge. Just don't need it. Alright, so here's the film. Kind of tells you where to go and how to load it. So you're going to want to load it top up. Alright, so you get this and it looks like you just move it over to the right and this will drop down. You get your film. And then you just load it right up here in the top. And then this is going to be a pull tab for when we need to get it out. Push it all the way in. We're going to close it. And then, boom. And this you just discard. This is what keeps the film nice and dark. All right, and we're good. So as you can see here, 8 little blinking dots means we got a full roll of film. I'm on orange, which means I should charge it. Here's the flash cancel button, on off switch. This is standard, and then portrait. Alright, but overall, pretty cool little camera. Some last things I wanted to mention on the camera here. This is a light meter, so this will kind of determine how much light you let into the camera. And this lightens the photo or darkens the photo. So you can determine how much light you want to let in. So, you know, if you're in a darkish area, you can let in some more light to make your photos brighter, or do the same and darken it up. But yeah, you know, here's the camera settings. Like I said, manual mode, noise trigger mode. So to use a noise trigger, you will have to allow access to your phone's mic. Let's do that. And you can kind of move this down. And then whatever the noise is, see how I'm talking? So as soon as the wavelengths cross that pink bar, that will trigger the camera to take a photo. But I don't want it to use any of my film since this film is pretty pricey. But yeah, I mean, that kind of does it. Just to note, this film does cost about $16 and you get 8 shots. So you're paying about $2 per shot, which is definitely kind of pricey. Oh, this film also isn't backwards compatible with the older cameras, by the way, the vintage cameras. You have to get the regular 600, not I-type. Alright, but something I do have here to show you is the original version of this camera. I know this is kind of cool. So I got this at a swap meet for about 20 bucks. And as you can see, here's the light meter I was talking about. So white lightens the shot to allow more light in. And then you move it in this direction and it actually allows less light in and make the shot a bit darker. Here's your viewfinder. Here's your camera button. And yeah, this is pretty cool. It does still have a little bit of film in there. I don't know if you can see in there. It actually tells you how many shots are there. So it looks like it says 4 shots. Now, one thing I will mention, these cameras used to hold 10 shots. And when the new film was re-released, now it only holds 8. So anytime you get one of these vintage cameras, it's always going to be off by 2. But you see, time 0, OneStep. This is the OneStep Plus camera. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? A little new and old school there. They're about the same exact size, which is kind of interesting. And you see here, they're almost 1-to-1 in terms of the ratio. But yeah, pretty cool. Nice to have the throwback. This version doesn't have the flash, so it is missing that. But other than that, I do think it's pretty cool having these, you know, the vintage version and the brand new version. Alright guys, so go ahead and leave a comment down below if you'd like me to maybe do a follow-up review and show you what the camera does, and maybe do a comparison between the old camera and the new one in terms of what some of those shots look like. I know that could be kind of fun. So like I said, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and don't forget to turn notifications on to see if you win one of the gift cards. And today I don't have a Starbucks gift card, I have a digital Amazon gift card. And the digital Amazon gift card will be here somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it. So if you stayed all the way till the end of the video, good job. You are going to be using the coupon code to get the Amazon gift card. All you got to do is open your Amazon account, enter the gift card information, and you've got the money right in your fund. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for getting me up to 100 subscribers. Until the next time, bye.